I'm here back with some more Idle Heroes news, and today we're going to be breaking down how you get to all the different star rewards, the exact math behind it, because, well, there's not a big slider on this one like some other events. It's pretty straightforward, the number of heroic scrolls you need to get. Everybody should be able to get 40 points from this event just to get 5-star heroes out of their bag, even if they're not doing a ton of heroic scrolls. It does look like on the low end, 800 heroic scrolls is the minimum, or actually I should say maximum, for a free-to-play player if they want to get either like a Sublimation chest. If they want to go for a Core of Origin chest, you need to do like 850, but I'm going to show you guys the breakdown because this event really isn't all that bad on top of the other free rewards you're going to get from the Transcending Fight, the CD key code, all that fun stuff this week. So if you've had at least 800 scrolls saved up, you should be in a good spot. That means you don't have to do any soul awakenings, anything like that. We're going to break it down. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's get going. So I'm going to keep this on the left-hand side as much as possible. I just have a notepad up here breaking down the maximum points you can get from this event completely without spending actual VIP. And then at the bottom, we have the max spender. Everything you see here on screen will also be down in the comments down below. So the maximum points you can get from this event is going to be 2,000 heroic scrolls, getting you 200 points. We have 40 hero copies you're going to get just from getting them out of the bag or from heroic scrolls, however you want to do it. And then you can get 50 additional points by doing 25 soul awakenings in reality on any hero, but some of those should at the very minimum be for Betty to get some bonus rewards, because if you do decide to go for soul awakenings, some of them need to be for Benny, so you can at least get some, hero copy chest, flag chest, or a artifact chest. Again, remember, this artifact chest does not have elusive mirror in it. I believe the rewards in this chest do have elusive mirror, but I did not get confirmation on that. So as far as rewards go, that's what we're looking at in the Betty invitation. So if we're talking free to play, of course, the Sublimation chest and the Core of Origin chest, slightly different values here, but all of the top 3 ones here can be claimed 2 times. The bottom 2 can be claimed. Actually, let me confirm that one more time. Yeah, the top 3 can be gathered 2 times. The bottom ones can only be done once, and in reality, if you're chasing Core of Origin chest, obviously going for this one twice for 250 points is much better than going for the 321 that gives you 2. If you're going for 320, you're going for these more premium rewards. So fully free to play. This is what you have at your disposal. If you want to go for the Sublimation points at 120, you're going to do 800 heroic scrolls and get those 40 heroes, most likely just from the 5 stars you get from heroic summoning, but there is that little caveat there. If you want to go for Core of Origin, you're going to have to do a few more heroic scrolls, and we're talking about doing no soul awakenings, because for the average player, you should be saving your starry gems and your contract starry gems for the better events, not for an event like this necessarily. But if you do want to go 850 points here, you can get a free Core of Origin chest. So not bad. 800 to 850 scrolls, really a discount. I think the lowest we've ever seen this event is maybe like 700, but again, that's if you're not doing any awakenings whatsoever, you're not spending any money whatsoever. Those are the breakdowns. Now, this is interesting because if you do go all in on this event, you do a full 2,000 scrolls and get the copies, you can get to 240 points, which means you can get 2 Sublimation chests. Now, as far as value goes, that does mean the second chest is costing you 1,200 heroic scrolls instead of 800, which is not really the best deal here. But something to talk about, actually, I didn't write this down. Let me add this to the list because these numbers could be important as well. Figured to be worthwhile to put this little note in here because at the 170 point mark, you can start getting some of that scattered Spiritvein shards here. So if you do want to go for that for 170 points, that does mean you're going to have to do 1,300 scrolls. Is it really worth it? That's something you have to decide. If you need to keep powering up your main heroes, you need to get their destiny transition higher. It is an option. 170 isn't out of this realm of possibility for rewards. Just remember, it can only be claimed once down here. I guess if you do want to go for 320, that's gonna be a little iffy. You're probably gonna have to spend a little bit, but as far as free to play goes, you can get to that point as well. Now after that, if you do want to go for things past 170 points, like I said, you can get those 2 sublimation chests. That does mean you're getting the second chest at more of a premium, I guess you'd say, because instead of 800 scrolls, the second one is going to come at 1200, because of course 2000 scrapped 800 points. That's 1200 additional heroic scrolls. Now if you're going for Betty, that's fine, because you're going to want to go for 2000 scrolls anyway. Just be aware that it is better to get one of these at 800 and save another 700 to 900 up in 2 more months to do this again for the cheaper amount. If you're going for pure value, that is the better way to go. If you're going for the impatient route or the Betty route, going for the full 240 points is possible, and you can claim 2 of these chests. Now the kind of sticky part here is if you want to go for 2 Core of Origin, that's going to cost you 250 points. What that means is you can't get that just from doing heroic scrolls and obtaining 4-star heroes. You're also going to have to do 10 soul awakenings. Now if you're doing them on Betty, that's again not that bad, because you're going to be able to get soul awakening gala rewards as well. So you're kind of double dipping as far as the benefit of this event goes. So keep that in mind. That is pretty good. And then what the max a reasonable spender can get, because of course if we're talking about also doing the start relay package, a lot of people out there just do the bonus packages, and this one should run somewhere in the ballpark, I think, of like, honestly it's probably gonna be like 70 to 100 bucks, somewhere in there. We don't know the exact amount just yet, but you can see down here you can get 200 points from heroic scrolls, maxing the event out, 40 points from 5-star heroes, maxing the event out, 50 points from awakenings, 25 soul awakenings, which still might not be the best idea, and then you can get up to 100 VIP depending on how much the star relay is worth. That is going to be able to net you pretty much anything you want in here. 390 is the max. Honestly, I would say I would really just take this one out and say 340 is the max without doing any soul awakenings, because again, soul awakening is just not that great to do in this event. If you can avoid it, please do. But if you have to, that does mean you can either grab this top one here at even at 340 points. I mean, you could probably even save a little bit on the VIP and still manage to get this bottom one to get a ton of the Spiritvein, or you can get a combination of lower ones at 340. Technically you could get 2 of these, but you can only claim this one once. If you do that, you can claim like this, a sublimation chest, and like some lower tier rewards. Or heck, if you're at 340 points getting that as well, you can literally get what, 240. You can almost get like 3 sublimation chests or core of origin combinations. You just might have to spend a little bit more. So that's kind of the whole breakdown of this event. So let me know what you guys think. Of course, make sure you guys come by the live stream tonight. Probably already have the live stream reminder up on YouTube here, so make sure you guys hit that notify me button. Make sure you hit that bell on those videos so you guys know when any videos or live streams come out. We will have an exclusive CD key code. We will be doing the Transcendence fight, and we will have the store review kind of going to see if Betty is even worth going for. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tonight.